Hello, my name is Nicholas. Today I'm interviewing Leo. Leo, could you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Leo.
Your team number?
16912.
And what's this overall robotics program called again?
The Woodlands High School PastaBots. Our nickname is Linguine.
Thank you so much for sparing some of your time today for this interview. It means a lot.
Of course.
Can I ask, what are some of your interests outside of school?
I play the piano. I go to the gym. That's about it.
Would you say that these interests may be why you chose robotics as a class?
Well, I was assuming that robotics was already considered on this, but no. I am interested in robotics at high school normally, but that would definitely be a factor in choosing robotics as a class. It's an after school event.
What kind of robotics or I guess activities do you think in specific would you say?
I do some mechanical projects at home sometimes.
That's good. Furthermore, how would you say these interests maybe encourage your outreach project?
I thought it was a good idea to try to share and encourage them within the community because I felt that, or rather our team would probably do a good job of introducing younger kids to STEM and what robotics can be. You know.
Do you plan on doing STEM in college?
Yes.
What kind of degree do you plan on earning?
Hopefully an aerospace engineering degree.
Mm-hmm. As a friend, I know that you're into geopolitics. Would you say that? Would you say that? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Would you say that geopolitics maybe influenced your decision in robotics, or maybe, I guess, how can it apply to robotics more? That's what I really want to say. I think.
The state of the military-industrial complex can contribute to the.
I meant more
the amount of money within the STEM community, within the STEM industries, I guess you could say.
I meant how could they really apply to the this year's game?
Oh, this this year's game?
Yes.
Come on, you can't just say robotics as a whole and then expect me to think this year's game. Okay.
This is a robotics interview.
Okay. This year's game, more specifically.
Freight Frenzy.
I think that moving any object from place to place, moving any object from place to place is an important part of the STEM industry. Movement of objects is often harder than producing them.
I think that's very true. Here's a fun question. If you could visit any place, anytime, where would you go?
As in, like,
Anywhere.
In history?
Of course.
I don't really know.
It's a hard question.
That is a hard question, I think. Come back to that one. That one's not easy.
What would you say your role in the team is? How do you help?
I mostly focus on the mechanical aspects of the robot, as for at least most of the mechanical aspects, and I also do a bit of operation during the competition.
What would you say your biggest impact on your team was?
I helped construct the drivetrain a bit, or design and construct a bit, and then I think I was the one to push for the claw design. Is that right? The current claw design. Okay.
Now, why is this claw important?
Its simplicity is its greatest factor. It just pinches the block and grabs it. It's very simple.
Could you explain?
It's very reliable.
Could you explain why that's important to this year's game?
The reliability?
Really, the blocks, picking up the blocks.
Well, picking up the blocks is the entire focus of about 1 minute and 30 seconds of the entire competition, isn't it?
I cannot hold that one in.
I can like.
What's up? That was like the most smooth brain answer I've ever heard.
I can
It
flip
is.
this out.
I mean, what? Am I wrong?
I can make a bloopers reel for this.
Am I wrong? Danny, come on. Am I wrong, man?
Let's get some composure. Hold on. Composure.
Yeah.
If you could go any place in time, let's back to that question. If you could go any place in time, anywhere, where would it be?
I'd definitely be interested in seeing what life was like on a day-to-day basis in around the 1700s. That'd definitely be an interesting experience. I think it'd be
like Europe.
Europe, probably Europe.
I think
more specific.
I think Rome would be cool.
What about the 1340s?
The 1340s. What happened in the 1340s?
In Europe, what happened in the 1340s?
Could you educate me, please? Excuse me.
Let me think.
Come on, Leo. 1340s, Europe,
Any
wiped
longer,
out 3/4 of the
longer.
population.
There were a lot of wars.
Back to the black.
There were a lot of wars between.
All right, to end this
There's a lot of wars. There were a lot of wars between Muslims and Christians within the Iberian Peninsula.
in the Gaul, right? In the Gaul, right?
Yeah.
I'm not in European history, but I know that. Let's end this interview on a lighter note. Leo, would you like to give us a fun fact that you don't think anyone would know?
Oh, Leo's got a handful.
Remember, this is for like middle schoolers,
Oh, this is for middle schoolers.
maybe a bit older,
Oh, okay.
depending on what you say.
Depending on what the genus Chrysopalia of snake can glide up to around 70 meters.
70 meters.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your interview today.
Thank you.